What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Excuse my minor tardiness. It's been a while. I think I did a video last week. I may have. What's up for always? Um, turn this. All right, there we go. So y'all know I'll be over here struggle streaming. So what's up? What's up, y'all? It is your girl Survivor Speaks, back with a true crime story that hits so close to home, it's crazy. So I don't know if because I don't know why I didn't do it last night. I wasn't thinking about it. Um Last night when I created a thumbnail, if you see, I created a new thumbnail because I created the thumbnail. I created the thumbnail rather quickly. All this information just hit me yesterday. The arrest for this case just happened the day before yesterday. The incident that we're going to talk about, which is the fire, happened July of this year, 2025. So the first thing I would like to do is to send my condolences to the family of the 80-year-old woman that lost her life in a tragic fire. Right? Like to send my condolences to her. However, the person that, according to what sources say, that intentionally started this fire used to be a co-worker, and he was promoted to sergeant. So I'm going to be very interested in this case. I'm going to be following this case definitely. What's up? Always. Isn't it scary? Crazy and scary. I worked with this man for 7 whole years. 7 years. And when I read the first story, which was brought to me by, I run into like old co-workers all the time. Not going to say his government on here. But, you know, he retired, provides security where my mother is. And he stopped me yesterday and was like, and I said, you know, I cover true crime, like on YouTube. And so I said, you're going to have me going down the rabbit hole. So what we knew at that point was only the first part of the story. That the sergeant that I used to work with, William is his name, but everybody called him Bill Ahle. So if you hear me refer to Ali, I'm just talking about Bill. Ali is corrections officers, police officers, whatever, what have you. Call each other by their last names. So I'll probably be referring to him as Ali instead of Bill, just to let you know from the beginning. Right. So I go upstairs and down the rabbit hole I go. Like, let me look and see. And if you're here and you might have to run, please hit the like button before you leave. If you're on your phone, once the video is ended, you can go and just send me hype points. They are free. It's a free way to support the channel. You also can donate to the Cash App or Chime. The tags are right there on the screen up top. They actually have QR codes. You scan over it. donations to the channel go right back into the channel to bring you a better experience. But this is right. I'm going to be following this. I'm going to have to see who's going to be covering this. Like, because right now it's on every news station is covering this story because this is crazy. So originally, let me pull over the original story that I read. Let's start there, right? Let's start. The story happened June of 2025. And when I read the story, and anybody that I've ever worked with would probably say, oh, that sounds like something that Bill would do before you're hit with the gut punch of, what is today's date? The 10th? Is today the 10th or the 11th? The 11th. On the 9th, this mofo was arrested. Let's just do it in order. This is crazy. So I worked with Bill Ahle for a long time. He was very helpful, but he was very weird. So both sides of the story make sense to me. I could see him trying to help and be the hero that, according to documentation, that they're saying that he was, right? He was. I'm not going to say he wasn't a leader or a mentor of mine in the jail. There's something was very disturbing about him, and when he would come around as a sergeant to check and make sure everything was running smoothly, I can assure you he was in my area probably a minute or less, because he had these disgusting habits, and I found a way to get him out my face. We'll talk about that later. I'm trying to bring a little humor to this story because it's so dark. I am still in shock a little bit. And your mind just wanders, like all this time you're working with somebody, they turn out to be a red rummer. And from what I heard he said, and I'm just somebody told me that, he was seen by, officers, or, they got a report of what he was saying while he was, after he was placed into the cell. All right. After he was arrested and placed into the cell. Total denial. I already have a theory. They're still investigating this case, but if Middlesex County is listening, somebody from Middlesex County, because that's where he is, I can guarantee you one or two things. If y'all don't watch him, he out of here. He gonna take his own. Y'all better have all eyes on him, because he's not going to be able to do it. He's 70 years old. If he was 27 years old, I would still be saying one thing. He's not going to be able to do it. He does not have. Yeah, she said that's why it's so scary. He does not have jail. He's not going to be able to withstand this. He's not at all. I can see it ending really, really bad if they don't keep their eyes open and keep their eyes on him. That's all I'm going to say. So he was somebody that I guess you could call a hero. I'm going to tell you the story about that in a minute. Something happened and just made him even more creepy. But then it's always, now that you think about it in hindsight, some people just like to be seen as the hero. I hopped in and did all I can do, and I saved the day. That's what it is. So when this news broke that he was now a red rum suspect, if you're listening here your first time on YouTube, or you're just in the and let me also let the people know that are watching, if you're not here, if you like the video or dislike the video, it doesn't tell me who you are. This is not Facebook, Instagram, or anything like that. On YouTube, they don't say who liked the video. It just tells you the video was liked or disliked. You can hit the thumbs up, thumb down, whatever you want to do. Just go ahead and just hit it. So when the news broke that he was a red room suspect, it was shocking. And what's sad to say that I wasn't like, no, that can't be. because it's possible, just based on me knowing how strange he is. So, because I am going to be using different outlets to bring life to the story, I am going to play my disclaimer. I am going to play my intro. I'm going to bring that over and play that because I'm actually looking for something to be a good time for me to. I have it here. I just got so many windows open. It's crazy. It'll be a good way for me. The middle finger is to cancer. It's not to anyone. It's to cancer. So please don't take offense to the middle finger in this video. I made a new intro. I didn't get to upload it yet. I haven't been on the computer like that. So, let's go. And then you can hear my disclaimer as well. Because I'm going to be using all of my sources under the Fair Use and Copyright Act of 1976 for educational purposes. Research, not to bring knowledge and awareness about this case. Because I've heard some other things, and it's just like it's like telephone. But I don't report false news over here, but I'm going to tell you what I heard, but I'm going to also tell you that it has not been validated. I have not seen it on a news outlet anywhere yet. So I'm going to see if that part of the story comes into fruition. It's just that, people that I used to work, everybody, like, people are shocked, so they're talking about it. So here we go.
Survivor Speaks is the name at the end of the day. People love me or hate me, I don't care either way. Breast cancer busted through like a leaf in the night. A cancer's ass was knocked out before the end of the fight. A champion coming through, knocking everything out. This is hard if you see, I do nothing for clout. Just like cancer, I'll let nothing take me out. So be respectful when you step foot inside of my house. Or prepare to have your ass escorted on out. So hop up out the bushes, wipe your feet, take a seat, and get comfortable and chill with your girl. Survivor Speaks, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Who, what? I'm Survivor Speak. What time is it? What time is it? It's time for you to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you get a notification each and every time that I go live. Yeah, it's Survivor Speaks and it's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Peace.
This video is being shown to you under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Smash that like button. Let's go. And we are back. For always, is it skipping? Was it skipping? I think I might have to, because I heard it skipping on my end. Let me disconnect. Oh, you know what? No, it's all right. Let me disconnect this and reconnect it. Hopefully this will. Okay, so it wasn't skipping. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a look. I want to take a look at the first story that, when this was actually brought to my attention, the first story that was being reported at the time. Hold on 1 minute. I just need to close up some of these windows. I got 1,000 windows open, and it is not. Oh, I know why it may be. We just closed that. I was looking for that, but I couldn't find it. All right, so why won't this come to the front? That's weird. Computer is just acting really. Oh, let me do this before I forget, y'all. Because what day is it? I guess it's not. It is December. This is a new month. They like. What the heck is going on with this? I'm telling y'all, something's going on with my computer. I updated everything, but something is definitely going on with my computer. Always a struggle streaming moment. Hold on, let me see if that would fix it. What in the heck? Oh yeah, it's the 11th. No, something is going on with my system. It's not working like it should. I'm trying to get some things over here, and it's not allowing anything. Let me see. Did they? YouTube be, and I think it's just YouTube though. This is not me. It's YouTube. Well, no, it can't be YouTube because I'm gonna restart the computer and come back because my computer, I'm trying to pull stuff up, it's not showing. So if I leave, it should still be where it's at. Let me. All right, I'm back, y'all. Let me see if this is working properly now. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know what was going on. It wouldn't let me pull up nothing. So let's go. Let me get this story. It's just a mess. All right. I don't want to see that one. I want to see the very first one. So, because now that they've updated the story, well, you know what? The story is within the story. So I'll cite ABC 7. Want to read from their I'm going to use their their article. All right, let me bring it over here for y'all. So, if you didn't hear me before and you're just coming in, what's up? What's up? So let's get right into the story. So I was going to actually tell you about the old story and the new story. I wanted to do it a different way, but I'm all thrown off now that my computer just decided that it just wanted to do what it wanted to do. All right, so let's get into the story. My computer just doing what it want to do, huh? So yeah, I normally have this set up a certain way that I like it, but this is the scene that they're showing of the fire right here. Do I want to play her? Yeah, this is 2 minutes and 39 seconds. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna play this video from Eyewitness News, ABC 7, and it is actually of the scene, and it will tell the story. So let's just do it that way. Hold on, let me see if I can make this a little bigger so you guys can see it a little bigger or whatever. Let's just full screen it. There we go. All right, so here we go.
Tonight with that shocking twist in a house fire that killed an older woman last summer.
Hold on. Oh, there it is. I don't hear nothing. A whole mess.
Begin tonight with that shocking twist in a house fire that killed an older woman last summer. Today, prosecutors in Union County, New Jersey, announcing murder charges against this 70-year-old man who ran inside the burning home to try to save her.
Tonight, a months-long investigation pointed authorities back to William Ahle, a retired corrections officer. New Jersey reporter Tony Yates is live in Fanwood with this latest development. Tony?
Yeah, Mike and Sade, we covered this fire back on July 25th. We spoke to a lot of neighbors out here who called William Ahle a hero. Some of them saying that they were not surprised at all he did what he did. Well, according to authorities, he did the exact opposite. They are now calling him a murderer and an arsonist.
So it's very surprising.
William Ahle was rushed to the hospital back in July. His arms severely burned after he told authorities that he rushed into 82-year-old Virginia Cranwell's burning home to save her. Here, 5 months later, a neighbor reports seeing a SWAT team early this morning storm Ahle's home right next door, arresting him as the suspect in setting the fire.
The guy
With the
was in
story.
the hospital with a lot of bad burns.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to read.
Tried to rescue her, so I really find that hard to believe.
Several neighbors did not want to go on camera. This couple spoke to us on the condition they not be identified. They were floored when we told them Ahle had been taken into custody.
I can just say that I'm shocked. I mean, he's a neighbor, and he seems like a good guy. So,
and he originally helped her. We
Yeah.
thought he saved her.
so it doesn't make any sense.
He's
That
really-
I just don't understand.
Ahle's story back in July was that he was walking his dog at about 1:30 in the morning when he saw the fire and rushed into his neighbor's open garage.
Let me just stop it right there. Y'all know I gotta do commentary anyway. I can't just watch. We can't just watch the video straight. Do our YouTube they will strike the video right there. It's the story that didn't make sense to me. Right when I was reading it, he's walking his dog at 1:30 in the morning. Is it odd that people walk their dogs at that time of night? No, it's not. This is a retired. He was retired. He was a retired. They're saying Sergeant. I remember him getting his white shirt. Maybe he was just an acting lieutenant. I'm not sure. But me, if I'm retired from a job, you set the schedule for the dog. The dog don't set the schedule for you, right? There is no way in the world I'm gonna be walking my dog. That's gonna be a set schedule for us 1:30 a.m. in the morning. That was the first red flag for me when I read the story. All right, let's go. It's because when you ran into the house, where'd the dog go? That's the end of the story for the dog right there, what you just heard. Where did the dog go when you ran into the house? You know that if you have a dog, if you ever owned a dog, if you move, the dog is moving. If you have the dog trained to say stay, whatever, that is what it is. But most animals, when they see stuff like fire and stuff like that, it's not normal to them. So they get excited, and it's just like they're all over the place. So that was the first red flag for me when I was reading the story. So let's go.
To try to get her out, but that he was pushed back by heavy flames. The Union County Prosecutor's Office late this afternoon issued a press release confirming Ahle's arrest, charging him with first-degree murder, first-degree felony murder, first-degree burglary, and second-degree aggravated arson.
He's like known as the mayor of the street.
Ahle. Hold on. What the hell is going on? Telling you. I don't know what happened.
Even acknowledge our presence.
It must
No second-degree aggravated arson.
He's like known as the mayor of the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Where is that?
the mayor
He
bill.
looks
For a lot of
he looks
people
out for
around,
everybody.
around the neighborhood.
Hero complex, right?
Now, we tried to speak to a woman who came out of Ahle's home. She literally did not even acknowledge our presence. No word yet on a motive. He's being held without bail. No word yet either on when he is due in court.
And it's not her fault. Like, I don't think that, unless they come up with something like she has something to do with it, I do feel like it's not her fault. Like, she's probably a victim in all of this too. I'm just saying. So this is the thing for me. So let me tell you the part of the story that I heard that has not been verified. I'm going to say that has not been verified, but I used to work with him, so I'm gonna get some more information. I just gotta I'm gonna get some more information about what's being talked about, because some of the people I work with still work in law enforcement, and actually doing my own digging, I am going to be try to find out some more information. But from what a source is telling me, but it makes no sense to me. So that's why I'm like, oh, you know what I could do, and I'll pull it up and I'll look at it, because I didn't pull it up. So this 82-year-old woman, Virginia Tranwell is her name. I like to make sure that I am actually paying respects to the victim. And, even though it's so shocking to me that I know the alleged perpetrator, she was 82 years old. Allegedly, Bill Ahle, in which this is not making sense. So I'm waiting for the Union County prosecutors to, drop something to the press or something like that. Because he's actually in Middlesex County, and the reason for that is he used to be a correction officer. I told you, sergeant, lieutenant. You're not going to put him anywhere where they hold Union County inmates. It makes perfect sense. So yesterday I was chopping it up with this guy I used to work with. He's like, yeah, see how we used to work together? Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I'm like, yeah, they got him over there. They're not going to put him nowhere, even if the inmates could be way younger in age. It doesn't matter. And Union County Jail is closed down. They only use it to bring inmates back and forth now to go to court. Their inmates are housed somewhere in Essex County. So with that being said, allegedly, which this is just not making sense to me either, but this is what they're saying. He touched this lady's child years ago. It had to be. And so I'm like, okay, so if that was years ago, it makes no sense if he touched her child years ago, they did an investigation, nothing happened, that he's coming back now and doing this. The only thing that makes sense to me The only thing that makes sense to me is that he likes to be perceived as a hero. So let me tell you a very brief personal story about how nasty he is, but in his mind may be wired, I need to look like a hero. Right. I'm working in an area, a two-man post. And so you are here on the radio. If a booking officer is booking an inmate, we call them the runner. They do whatever they do. They normally get on the radio, call for an elevator once everything is done, and they'll tell the officer on the unit that we were, I'll just say 12, not still. I don't know whether they're going to open the jail back or not giving out the information. So 12, you got reception. You got one fresh one. That's what we say. Coming to you. 10-4. About 3 to 5 minutes later, you hear the officer who received this inmate call a code. So when they call a code on the floor, the whole floor gets locked down. So the floor gets locked down. So I'm on a two-man post. Once all of our inmates are secure, I told you it was 2 officers to 96 inmates, but they were out 48 at a time, during the day. So once we get the other 48 inmates locked in, one of us would normally go and see what's going on. So I'm the one that she asked me freaky who. Hold on a minute. My mother is. Hold on a minute. All right. So I'll run down to see if everything is okay, right? Let me take this off the stage. When I get there, Ali is giving this inmate CPR. So he's doing the blow-ins and giving her CPR. It's a part of the job, right? But every unit has a mask in it. It's a one-way mask for CPR. So if you have to give somebody mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, they'll get the air, but it doesn't. The air can't come back into your mouth. However, he didn't wait for that. The mask was still in the closet. He just jumped right in and started giving this girl CPR. I'm standing there like not going close to the where they are. There's in front of the cell where the inmate was going to be housed at. Now, mind you, her background wasn't clean. She was lot lizard. And even with a lot of stuff going on, even in a hectic situation, I'm not giving nobody no, yeah. I done gave her the wrong, yeah. Probably like, what, yeah. So, I'm standing there in shock and utter disbelief. Like, is he down there giving this inmate who you don't know? Because you don't know. But we do know what her charges are. She got picked up from the stroke. She was trying to make $40. You down there just straight giving her mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. You have a safety mask. It would have took them. You could have told the officer, "Could you get the safety mask out? I'm going to try to perform CPR on her." I can say it now. I don't work there. I told myself, I'm not never doing the mask or not. The mask be malfunction. I'm just not doing it. I'm gonna have to call a nurse. Y'all need to get up here, cause somebody they out. I'm not starting CPR, cause to nobody get here, cause the mouth to mouth thing just didn't sit well with me. The lady passed. Unfortunately, she passed. She had Lyme disease. So I think he has like the hero complex thing going on with him. Like, so when they said he ran into in the building, his story. This is another part of the story that they didn't tell there. I think this is why. Let me see if it's in the writing. All right, so she didn't say it but it is in the writing. This is another part of the story where I was like, somebody lying. Somebody lying. The truth ain't in them. Let me just bring this story right back over here real quick. So if you look at the story right here, it says, Ali's story back in July was that he was walking his dog at 1:30 a.m. We already discussed that, when he saw the fire and rushed into his neighbor's open garage to try to get her out, but he was pushed back by heavy flames. So actually, it didn't say what. That's why I wanted to read the story from yesterday. So allegedly, they spoke to the son, and the son was talking for his father because they had rushed him to the burn unit. He was only burnt on his arms. So he said that like it was odd that his father said it was odd that her garage door was open at 1:30 a.m. This lady is 82 years old. Nobody mentioned she was on vacation, a child, nothing like that. Red flag for me. Why the hell is her garage door open at 1:30 a.m.? And at the same time, you see not flame, he said smoke. He saw smoke coming out of her bedroom door. There's a missing part to this case. Why did he do it? So what's being said or rumored right now through the people that I know, about the child, it's just not making sense to me. That's what I wanted to do. Let's bring this up. I'm going to bring up her, obituary. I want to see what is it, is it saying about, she had kids. Because, I mean, it just still makes no sense. It doesn't make sense. That still doesn't make, because how long ago was that? It makes no, I don't know. That story just doesn't. Was it Tramwell? Oh, yeah. All right, so let's see her obituary. Yeah, and I would like to give she was a very, according to what I see here, she was a beautiful woman. I think I have a picture. I did upload a picture of her really quick. I didn't upload the picture that I wanted of her though. She was a pretty woman. This is a picture of the house after it was burnt. I want to say, because this is the picture that they took. This is a picture that they took the other day when he was arrested. So I want to say somebody must have got the house redone, because I did see a Weicker sign in front of the house. It's just the way this picture is situated, it's not showing right about now. But these are definitely his charges. First degree red rum. We can't say the word, so we say it backwards over here for those that are just hopping in. If you here, hit the like button. It's a free way to support the channel. It's a free way to support my channel. Thank you. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. My wonderful moderator, one of them is here right now. She's dropping links in the chat. So about whatever it is I got going on. So yeah, he has a first degree burglary charge. So allegedly, in a second degree aggravated arson charge. Allegedly, they got this fool on the Ring camera bell breaking into the goddamn house. I said they got him on what? That has not been confirmed. So it's alleged until like they report it. It's just, talking to people that I know from working with these people, this is what they're saying. Because people that work with him, they're interested. They're trying to put they want the full picture, the full story. Child, listen. This fool, and when he retired, he got a nice little pension when he retired. Okay, benefits, everything. So the woman that left, he had one son and his wife. His son is an adult. So the woman that they probably saw coming out of his house is his ex-wife. Thank you so much for putting that up there. For always, please hit that like button for the free 99. So these are his charges. And in talking to my good buddy yesterday, he kept saying, no, read these charges again. I said, I know you are in disbelief. I read them. Like, he's like, but why do you think that? I don't know. I said, what I came up with is the hero. Some people like to make themselves out to be heroes until we get here all of the information, because they have enough information to lock him up, right? He doesn't have any bond on one of his charges. Let me bring it over here. And the other charges, because I did pull his information up my daggone self. He doesn't have any bail for one of his charges. Let me airdrop this real quick. There we go. All right. Let's see. Charges. Let's bring this over. Crazy. I can't unsee this mess. Because it's crazy to me. Would I ever have thought that I would be reading something like this? No, the man been retired. I don't know how long. Allegedly, according to my source, they said he was in the holding pen, the bullpen. That's what we call it, the bullpen. But he was in the holding cell, if you want to get be politically correct. They say he was in there popping it off like, they don't got nothing on me. They don't got no evidence. This is how he talked. So I'm not making fun of anybody, but this is how he talked. And I need to tell y'all the disgusting things that he would do, which makes none of this too far-fetched for me. He was disgusting. He was not allowed to touch a pen of mine. I will always hide my pens. I'm like, oh, he the sergeant? He making rounds because they normally would, come on the floor in the just the runner, we had our own little system just in case there's certain things you're not supposed to be doing, like reading a book, reading the magazine, or something like that. The runner be like, "Oh, you got the Sergeant Ahle on the floor on the radio." It doesn't mean anything to them. They didn't know if they didn't know, but that was how we, kept give each other a signal. Sergeant up, you got a magazine or something you ain't supposed to have out, put it out, because they coming. So this is his charges that I pulled out. And being that I did it on here, let's see if I could just full screen this a little bit to get it a little bigger. Nah, it's not. It's the same, so it doesn't make a difference. So this is his charges, and he has actually, the jail has it listed as red rum purposely. So they're saying that he purposely committed this red rum. And I didn't read this anywhere either, but they said that he was a volunteer firefighter. Child, alleged. I gotta fact check all this stuff. They just actually started putting out the charge and that he was actually arrested for it last night, because during the day it wasn't up. The first reports I saw, I did see when I did look, was about 7 o'clock. He just had a birthday. Yep, 7 years old. July 6th. And oh wow, and he got arrested on the 9th, so at least he got to spend one more birthday out of Clink Clink City, because this is crazy. So they also, the second count, which he has no bail for, he has no bond for the first charge. He has a red rum charge during the commission of a crime. So he broke into the house, committed the red rum by setting the fire. They charging his behind with that. He got an arson, aggravated short arson, purpose or knowing danger of unaliving. And they charging his butt with home invasion and burglary. The only thing that fits to me, because the theory about the daughter, him touching her daughter, to me doesn't make sense if he never did time for it and they allegedly investigated him for it and he got away with it, because they said he was clear according to what the people are saying. However, that is just, if you do, it's my regular scheduled program and stuff. This took me out of what I normally do. I don't know. Now I'm out of my circle. I'm in the square. All right. Anywho, it's over for. Let me tell you something. If they got this man on the Ring camera, he might as well go on ahead and hang it up. And I told y'all, if they do, they better have eyes on him all the time, because he does already give me, I'm out of here. Voluntarily, I'm going to remove myself from this earth. He gives me that. So, they're going to have to do what it is that they have to do, because Bill ain't going to be around that long if they don't. So let's look. We were going to look briefly at this obituary, and I'm gonna hop off here. I probably will come back. I know that some of you have seen the reporting on the Celeste Rivas case. I haven't reported on it because I'm sick. I'm tired. I mean, the case is moving, but I'm tired. I don't think that this girl, the 14-year-old girl, I don't think, and that's a different video, so I don't want to really get into that on this one. Yeah, these were, you are not, don't even do nothing when you go outside. Just get in your car. And this man, yeah, I was supposed to be telling y'all about why he's nasty and creepy to me. He was forever digging in his butt and then picking his nose. He couldn't touch a pen of mine. Oh, you got your own pen? Because he had to sign the book. You got your own pen? Because I know he like, every time I come in here, you lost your pen or your pen just dropped and busted open or something. I don't give a damn. You will never touch a pen of mine. Or if he did, I had one of the trustees, they got gloves. Throw this pen in the garbage. It was just crazy. He was always digging in, oh wow, in his behind. So let's look at this obituary here. Let me read it. I'll just read it to you. Oh, this is crazy. Was he at the funeral? Did he attend this lady's funeral? Was they hugging him, calling him hero at the funeral? Was he crying fake tears at the funeral? Because only his arms was burnt, because according to him, when he opened her door, the fire shot out at him. He put his hands up to block it and slid down the stairs. That is the way the story was told. Was this man at the funeral? For always, you said probably, listen, for always. I don't even want to think that. I don't want to think like that. So it says, with hearts full of sorrow and love, we share that Virginia Ann Cranwell, a radiant and gentle soul, tragically passed in a house fire at her home in Fanwood, New Jersey in the early hours of July 25th, 2025. She was 82 years old. Born in Elizabeth, New Jersey on August 20th, 1942 to Alexander Reichart and Mary Martin, Virginia lived in a life full of warmth, beauty, and kindness. She was a very beautiful woman. I'm going to have to put that picture up there because I didn't upload it. It'll take me a second after I read this. Virginia was the mother of David Cranwell. He lives in Florida. Greg Cranwell. He lives in Arizona. And Yvonne. So, yeah. His daughter lives and still lives in Jersey. So maybe they just investigated. I don't know if she said that angle. She wants that angle out there. I don't think that that's the angle, though. I think it's the hero thing. And by her grand kittens, Mr. Fuzzy Butt and Ashley, whom she cared for with tenderness. She will be remembered for her extraordinary physical beauty. She's a very pretty woman. Youthful. She does not look like she's 82. Graceful and effortlessly striking. Let me see if I can get this picture up here of her. I want to get this other picture up here of her. I did save that one. So why is it not seeing that? Hold on. I have everything in one folder. I don't think this picture, I'll just roll the thumbnail up because I have it on there real quick. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can do it that way. Because I think this is such a beautiful picture of her. She was a beautiful woman. Here, if you can see it well, she was very beautiful. This is such a nice picture of her. And this is, her, and this is this asshole. Which he looks totally different from when we worked together. So So it says she loved being recognized and remembered, and she often was, with a flower in her hair and her lipstick just right. She always looked like a living portrait, vibrant and lovely. That says a lot. I'm gonna just keep the thoughts that's going through my mind. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, his wife wasn't a looker. I'll say it like that. Keep it respectful, because she's a victim and is still, I believe. I'm such an a-hole. Anyway, so it says that she was, Virginia's life was defined by how she made others feel loved, safe, and seen. That's crazy. Her spirit was gentle. Her laughter came easily. Her kindness was instinctive. She created joy in everyday moments through play, through affection, through simple connection. We are highlighting the victim, people. So she was deeply creative and lived with an artist's eye. She sketched wildlife with care and precision and decorated her garden with hand-picked rocks, each one placed with intention. Oh yeah, she did have a waterfall in front of her home. She found joy in movement and music, dancing in downtown Westfield during summer concerts and lighting up whenever a live band played outdoors. She especially loved the Coots. I don't know who they are, and looked forward to seeing them perform whenever they were playing nearby. She adored Andrea Bocelli and looked forward to seeing him in concert every year. She was an honorary member of Old Bridge Airport, where, much like the show Cheers, everyone knew her name. This is so sad. She seemed to have been a very likable person and lived a full life. She was always greeted with open arms and a warm smile. Although she didn't like to fly, she enjoyed being part of the airport family. One of her favorite things was riding around the taxiways on a golf cart with Yvonne, singing songs as they cruised along. Her favorite was always "You Are My Sunshine," sung loud and joyfully, echoing her lighthearted spirit and the love she brought wherever she went. If they name this fool in this obituary, I'm going to pass out right here on camera. Summer was her favorite season, and she spent it outdoors whenever she could, dining outside, visiting downtown Chester and Alcide Farms, spending afternoons at the Westfield Memorial Pool or the pool at Yvonne's complex, and swimming at Tomahawk Lake. Those long, warm days brought her peace, beauty, and fun things she loved most. She shared an unshakable bond with her children, but her everyday life was deeply intertwined with her daughter, Yvonne. They were best friends in every sense, and that closeness showed in their daily lives through constant laughter, private jokes, shared tears, and endless teasing. We played, we joked, we laughed until we cried, Yvonne says. Every single day, I will miss everything about her. Virginia is also survived by her former husband, Peter Cranwell, of Newcastle, Virginia, and a wide circle of friends, neighbors, and kind strangers who never forgot her face or her light. So the services was August 1st. Friends may visit family on Friday or whatever. It says, in her honor, put a flower in your hair, wear something that makes you feel beautiful, smile gently at someone passing by, or sit still with a cat in your lap. That's where her spirit lives, in small moments, shared warmth, and unconditional love. All right, so that is her obituary. So that whole thing with the daughter, to me, it doesn't make sense at all. So she was a very nice looking woman. Imagine being married to someone like him for all of the years that they were married. They were married for a very long time, and they had one child. And you don't even know that they are a weirdo. That's got to be frightening. I don't understand how she couldn't see. So what I am going to say is that she shut down his Facebook real quick. And I went to his Facebook yesterday, went back, it was shut down. So she had to be the one to shut down his Facebook. She shut it down real quick. He didn't have much on it. And I'm like, dang, I should have, grabbed some pictures but I was like, they're gonna show a picture of him, or I'll just get the mug shot. Funny, I didn't see a mug shot. I hope that nobody in jail, because when officers get arrested, it's just a code thing with officers, police corrections. They like to give them special treatment. He shouldn't be getting any special treatment if he is guilty of this crime. That lady could be your mother. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't care who he is. I don't care how I work with him. That lady could be his mother, your mother. So it doesn't say anything about him in here, but of course, let me go back over here, because y'all know I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole with this case. Let me see if let me bring her obituary back up again, because guess what? I want to see, how people leave a message. Let me look real quick and see if he left a message. Ciao. Let me see if he, how you can leave. Let me see if this, let me look. I hate to look at the tribute wall. Okay, so people just treat it. Hold on, y'all. Let me look. Y'all, I'm going to pass out if... I'm sure if he did, they probably... Somebody sent something anonymously. I'm so nosy. And I'm just looking, because it would be the freaking audacity for me if I see this man's name on here. I don't see where him or his family left a message. She has a couple of anonymous messages here. I can't say that that's him. That wouldn't be right. Or his family. Well, his family they didn't know. Somebody anonymous kept planting trees for her. I wonder who that was. All right, I'm gonna get, so what I want to do, all the blue wall, biggest gang ever. Correct. Listen, this was my thing when I was a correction officer. Don't put me in no position. If it's work related, all right. All that extra stuff, don't put me in that position. If you like to do stupid-ish, do it when I'm not around. Because I don't want to answer nobody's questions about nothing. I'm responsible for myself when I come to work. I am responsible when it comes to character or doing things that you're not supposed to do. That I'm responsible for that. Of course, I'm a back office, the officers if something happened, because stuff happens. It's only jail. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be standing 100%. But if it's 100% something stupid, not on my watch, not going down. So I always would just give me that. Don't do in front of me that they're gonna have me somewhere answering questions for, and I can't answer the daggone question. So that's my only ask. Anything other than that, if you want to do something stupid, knock yourself out. But just make sure that, like I said, I don't see it. I'm not around. All right. So right now, that's all that I have for that story right now. But I want to get the facts. I want to get, of course, there are some, people that I used to work with that are still employed in the law enforcement field. And of course, people know other people. And of course, they are probably getting inside information. So I really didn't, keep up with anybody when I left the Department of Corruptions, but I didn't have no issues with them either. So if there's any additional information that I find out, I will come back and I will go live. I probably will go live today just to do a small video about David D4VD and how just unprofessional this whole thing has been, and that all that matters at the end of the day is that there's a 14-year-old child that was snuffed and taken out of this earth, and that's nothing. That doesn't have to be proven. It's already out there. And so I just don't think that because, you have internal issues of department against another department, like that should be bigger than this crime. And you got this man, and now from the developments that have come out, if we can believe them, one of the managers definitely kind of screwed himself. So I'm not going to get into it. Maybe I should just come back and do a video, because that is pretty interesting. That he kind of got his foot in his mouth, kind of like. So maybe I will come back. Maybe I will come back and I'll do that. Maybe I will come and cover that. I'll see if I feel up to it. But I'm definitely getting ready to dig into this case some more. I need the full details. When we go to court, you know what? Let me see how I can apply for a press pass for this case. So I'm gonna be in there like, hey, what happened? Girl, what? I want to hear it. I don't just want to read from no transcript. He right, yeah. This one is gonna be exciting for me. I want to hear what happened. What's the evidence? Child, what? It ain't even just a Ring camera. They got all types, and you can get all. I love all Ring products. Like no plug here. They ain't paying me no money for no advertisement. But I do love their products. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to end the show the way I normally end the show. Wouldn't be me if I didn't bring awareness that men get breast cancer too. Because of the stigma surrounding the word breast, we have changed the word to peck and or chest cancer over here on the Survivor Speaks channel. So we're going to continue to bring awareness that men get breast cancer too. And to all of my ladies, please make sure you're getting your mammograms, filling on your boobies to make sure that you are all right. All right? And don't you dare let anyone come to your house and disturb the peace that passes all understanding. I am Survivor Speaks, and I'll see you guys in the next live video or live stream, or video, if you will. Thank you so much for putting up with my shenanigans and struggle streaming. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. If you didn't, as always, thank you for always showing up and doing what you do in the chat. Talk to y'all later.
If you have made it to the end of the video, you are the real MVP. So don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.